Hey guys, happy Tuesday, day 2 of the trial. Real quick, I posted that video of the EVPs. You can see like a spirit mass fly across the camera. And the voice said, I had the TV on, but the voice said, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. It wasn't on the TV, it was independent. And I didn't hear it with my own ears. It was only in the camera, so it's an EVP. And then later you hear it spirit click in the room, like energy click, and then a voice very clearly, again, I didn't hear it, and it was not on the TV, it only appears in the video. It says no. Because I literally was thinking, like I've done a million times, I'm going to stop this whole stupid thing about John and believing that we're connected, yada yada yada. I'm just going to stop all this and just like not do any of this anymore. Well, I think if it wasn't him, and it probably was not him, I think it was my spirit guides, and they said, it was two male voices said, I don't believe you, and then no. It was really clear. So if you haven't seen the video, to me that's really good EVP evidence of spirit. And yeah, and the TV's distracting. However, the TV helps. Spirit uses things like that. I've noticed they like sound, they like that electricity, they can draw from it. So, okay, moving on. The trial. And we've had severe weather, that it's really windy. We had tornadoes up north. It was crazy around here. It rained, and then it's still weird out. Okay, the trial. So apparently 45 fell asleep again. And I was saying that because his eyes showed that he clearly, yesterday, that close-up of his face, his eyes were bright red, and to me that's cocaine or Adderall for entertainment purposes only. So he had stimulants, I believe, for entertainment purposes only. He had stimulants. What I think's happening with him is he can't talk back. He's right next to Judge Mershon. He can't talk back. So his narcissistic trait has come over him, where if he can't change the narrative and tell someone they're crazy or they're wrong and gaslight, he checks out. He passes out, literally. That's what a narcissist does. When they can't change the narrative and they don't want to hear it, because then they have to listen. They have to change. He can't. He's a narcissist. So he just checks out. So I expect he's going to do that every day. However, at least it's calm. When he's asleep, at least it's calm. My battery's getting low, so I'm going to have to hurry up. Jury selection, slow process. It's probably not going to be as long as we think, but it's not going to be done today, obviously. He wanted the day off for Barron's graduation coming up, his son Barron. Now, I feel like Judge Mershon will probably give him that time off. However, aren't most graduations on a weekend? And like a lot of people have been saying, Friday nights, and he doesn't even have the trial on that Friday. So thus, why is he asking for that time? It's just like in the last one and the one before that, I have to have this day off. And the judge says, why do you have to have this day off? Well, I have to because he always has a reason. And last time he really bugged the hell out of Engoron. And Engoron's like, no, I'm not going to give you this day off. You don't need to go to the primary. That's what he wanted to do. Before it was like a wedding, right? It was a wedding or a funeral, things like that. Engoron said, no, you can be here and then go there. You'll be fine. This is a commitment here. We're not changing because it's hard to get the space in a courtroom for that. We're not changing the schedule for you. And so what happened? Haba, his lawyer at the time, pretended she had the virus. And so he's like, okay, I'll let you off. So then they go to the primary, and then she's at the party the next day. It was all a big lie. Engoron never, I think it was Engoron, wasn't it Engoron? Or Kaplan, I think that was Kaplan. So whatever, he's done it multiple times. And Haba helped him last time and showed up at the party and people took pictures. She wasn't sick. He didn't get them on that because it would have delayed the trial even more, so he just let it go. Just like with the gag order violations, they don't want to delay this trial and have a mistrial and all that, so he's letting it go. However, he's going to get charged. 45 is going to get charged for all these violations of the gag order. I do feel like he'll end up in that jail in the back of whatever it is, outside near the courtroom, at the back, whatever. I think that's going to happen. But he's being pretty calm. Now, here's a theory. And I said this last time, because I picked this up last time. What if he's being drugged? It's not Adderall. And that's why he's so sleepy. They're drugging him to keep him from acting out. Like Alice in Wonderland, he needs something to be up, something to be down, something to be loud, something to be quiet. I feel like that's possible that they're sedating him, and that's why he's tired. But I really do think it's the narcissistic thing too. If he can't clap back, he shuts up. He shuts out. He shuts the world out because he can't handle the truth. He only likes his truth. Lie to survive. Lie to survive. So what's coming on? What's happening? I really love the reports on the Midas touch. Oh, battery's going to die, so I am going to hurry. But I wanted to say that the money thing, the bond deadline was last night. And as you know, he had it delayed, and then they submitted the paper that said that this company, it was a porn film company, magically gave him the 175 million or whatever it was, 178 million. But they signed in the wrong place, or forgot to sign. And remember I said HABA, and then the reporters said it was the bond company themselves, the financial company themselves messed up. But I kept getting HABA. I felt like it was a delay at the time, and then they did it again. So last night, the deadline, Fani Willis could have come, seized everything, which I think she will eventually, but not now. But they submitted it just in time, but used the wrong papers and had a signature again where it shouldn't have been. I really feel that my guides were right, that HABA 45, the others have planned this as delays, technical delays, to stall the whole process, to keep Fani off his stuff. And they're not actually getting the money, are they? No one's getting any money. I've said that I felt like he actually has the money. He has it. For all we know, these companies that he's using are actually him with aliases. He has the money. He just doesn't want anyone to have it because everything's his. The law is his. The law is his law. All money is his money. Everything's his. Gosh, this is why you don't have a narcissist in this position in the White House. This is why you don't put them in places of power, because you'll never get rid of them, ever. Trick after trick, delay after delay. It's gonna catch up with them. It already is. Fani's already on this. The financial lady who went over his papers and saw all the discrepancies, she's looking into it. There's gonna be trouble. He's playing a foolish game, but it is a game and it's a delay. I feel it's a deliberate delay. They're doing these little mistakes on purpose. And no one gets any money, but it's going to work out in time. Anything else? I think that's it for now. He's trying really hard he calls it the Biden trial, because he wants to put the stain onto Biden. No, it's your trial. And Fani is going to say some things when she gets on the stand that he's not going to like. Also, the jurors, when they get up there and they say, is there any reason why you feel like you can't be a juror in this trial? Are you pro 45 or anti? And 45 is going to hear why, how many people don't like him and why. And that adds up to regular people, voters. He's going to hear how much people don't like him. He'll probably be asleep, but so yeah, that's interesting to me. And will he have an outburst? Well, yes. There's going to be a point when he's like a pressure cooker or tea kettle and he loses it. And he kind of wants that image. He wants that image because he said himself last night after the day one, I stormed out of there. You think you'd be embarrassed, but he wants that image of him being indignant and holier than thou. How dare they do this to me because they're doing it to you, America. No, It's just a boring courtroom for your crimes, due process. You did these. This is the result. And another thing I was going to say was that the juror, one of the jurors that got rejected because she didn't have the schedule for it. Very articulate young lady, and they asked her what she thought when she saw 45, and she said that he, kind of like E. Jean Carroll said, she said he looked just like a guy, a dude, no big deal. I think it's things like that that bug 45. He wants people to say, I was in awe, I was scared, I was shaking with excitement or fear. He wants that. He doesn't want to hear, meh, it's just a guy. So that's the type of thing I think he's going to hear, and also why people don't like him, his policies, his behavior, his crimes. He's not going to like that. And again, he may just fall asleep. He may be, at some point, Judge Merchan is going to put him in contempt of court for falling asleep. It could be that he's falling asleep on purpose because he wants it to look like this is just, he doesn't give a crap. I honestly do think it's drugs and or his narcissism. So I think I'm going to leave it there because my battery's running out. And I do think this trial is going to go faster than we imagined. He is going to get in trouble, but I think it's going to go pretty fast, and he's going to lose. Quite simply, he's going to lose. He did the crime, and he could end up in jail for this because this is, what is this? It's a criminal case. It's not, whatever, I don't know. See, I ain't a lawyer. I don't know. I'm just a weird intuitive who is flapping her gums here. But thanks for listening, you guys. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.